So today I'm installing the upper cabinet doors, and I'm using these hinges from Ikea, and they're called the Utrusta, and they have a whole line of Utrusta hinges. These are the big ones for horizontal doors, and what they do is they open up like that and lift it up horizontally, and you don't need any kind of little hydraulic or pneumatic piston to hold them up. This will hold them up fine, and the weight is adjustable, so if it doesn't hold them up, you can tighten them up to make them even stronger. It comes with latches to lock them. So I'm using these are not cheap. They're $40 a pair, but they make it so much easier. They're such a breeze to install. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing it. Most of the Ikea cabinets do not have faces on the cabinets, so they're just the box, and then the cabinet door goes right up flush with that. Because these have faces, I had to put these blocks in to bring this out, because this needs to mount even with this edge of the cabinet. So what I did is, this was an inch, so I just took 2 pieces of 1/2-inch plywood and glued them together. And then in the back, they're 2 inches deep because the faces are a little bit deeper. And so I did, actually I think it's 1.5 inches, so I did 2 pieces of 3/4-inch plywood on those. And so you just need to do something to bring this out flush. Okay, then once you get that, they're actually really easy to install. You can it has this little thing that goes up against the back, and then this goes against the edge. So see, that thing lines right up at the back, the yellow one lines up with the edge, and then I just kind of eyeball it and make sure that they're level. And then I'm going to clamp them just to make sure they don't move and make it easier, since I don't have anybody helping me. Okay, so there's 2 holes here and 2 holes here, and it just gives you 3 screws. So in the picture it shows putting 2 in the front and 1 in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You really can pretty much just eyeball these. They don't have to be exactly the same. The most important thing is to have them all consistent depth and height. And so if you just make sure you push them up to the top and pull them forward to that little guide hit, then you're good to go. Okay, now I'll show you how we mount the hardware on the doors and install them. Okay, so now I'm going to install the hardware on the doors. And all it is this little bracket. This piece mounts, and then you take them in and they just snap right into those hinges. Really, really easy. I was actually surprised how well it worked and how well they lined up. So they give you this little metal guide template. And what you do is, you can see there's a little thing that protrudes out on the end, and you just push those into the corner, and then there's 4 holes, and you mark those, and then you drill and put the hinges in. But what I found is, on my doors, it was a little bit too high. The door set about maybe 3/8 of an inch higher than I wanted. So what I'm doing is, there's a little the bottom of this tab. I'm just lining up with the bottom of this tab, and that's making them mount about 3/8 of an inch lower. And so I'm just, again, eyeballing that, but you just mark these 4 holes with the template. And then over on the other side, you just flip it over and do the same thing. And then I'm going to move it down to the bottom of that tab and mark the 4 holes. Then I'm just going to drill pilot holes for these. You just want to make sure you don't go all the way through. Just to... Now, all you do is you take the screws and you just screw this in to... You just line up these 4 holes. Okay, there's one. Let's do the other one. So those are the brackets. Now I'll show you how you actually mount them onto the hinges. Okay, so here's what you do. There's this little orange tab and you push that up and that will let you open the hinges. So I'm going to open both of those. Make sure you got these little yellow things off. So open both the hinges so they're pointed up. And then I'm just going to set this on top, and what I'm going to do is put the back of this bracket into it and then pull it down and it'll snap right in. So I'm going to pull these down a little bit. Would go a little easier if you had somebody helping you hold these. But okay, so they're in, the back's in, then I just pull them down and there you go. And then it closes perfectly and it's hinged. So I'm going to adjust it so it doesn't bang into the top. It also comes with a little plunger that will lock these closed. You can see they stay up really well, and I can adjust the tension if I want, but they seem pretty good right now. And there's covers that'll go over this so you don't see this ugliness. But I think this is a really great solution rather than doing the hinges that you have to drill the holes and then having to do the piston to hold it up. This is a really simple, easy way. Boom, they're perfectly lined up. They open really nice, they stay open. Great way to do it. So I want to thank you for watching this video. I think I've installed a lot of cabinet doors using the standard kind, but for these vertical or horizontal overheads, I guess they run horizontal, but they open vertically. It's kind of a pain to do that and adjust them and get them all lined up. You know, I could have done the normal hinges, the ones with the little hole that drills in here, and the pistons for probably about $40 for all 4 of these. And this cost me $160 for these, but they're really strong. They're really easy to install, and everything is perfectly lined up. So I think it's worth it. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It helps us a lot. And we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel. We'll continue to put up videos on the van build and on our travels with the van. We're just a week or so away from having it wrapped up. Thanks for watching and have a great day.